speak to you. The Lord said to him, what is that in your hand? He said, a staff. And he said, throw it on the ground. So he threw it on the ground. And it became a serpent. And Moses ran from it. Di ba nung naging red nung si?
Hindi pa.
Advanced. Unang pang na.
And cut it with tail. Ayun, chapter pa ito nung gawin.
Sige, basa ka. Hindi mo din pwede nakahiga, nagbabasa.
And Moses ran from it, but Lord said to Moses, put out your hand and cut it by the tail. So he put out his hand and cut it, and it became a staff in his hand, that they may believe that the Lord, the God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, has appeared to you. Again the Lord said to him, put your hand inside your cloak. And he put his hand inside his cloak, and when he took it out, behold, his hand was leprous, like snow. Leprous? Then God said, put your hand because inside your cloak. So he put his hand back inside his cloak, and when he took it out, behold, it was restored like the rest of his flesh. If they will not believe you, God said, or listen the first time, they may believe. Believe even these two signs or listen to your voice, you shall take some water from the Nile and pour it on the dry ground,
Tabiin bukas.
and the water that you shall take from the Nile will become blood or the dried ground. But Moses said to the Lord, oh my Lord, I am not eloquent,
Mas magaling pag hiling-galing tsaka biela
in
ng
the past or since
ang bilis
you
na.
have spoken to your servant,
Focus mo na,
but
focus.
I am slow of speech and of tongue. Then the Lord said to him, who has made man's tongue? Who makes him mute or deaf or seeing or blind? Is it not I the Lord? Now therefore I will be with your mouth and teach you what you shall speak. But he said, oh my Lord, please send someone else. Then the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses, and he said, is there not Aaron your brother, the
Levite.
Basta! Is there not Aaron your brother? You know that he can speak well. Behold, he is coming out to meet you, and he sees you. He will be glad in his heart. You shall speak to him and put the words in his mouth, and I will be with your mouth and with his mouth, and will teach you both what to do. He shall speak to you, to the people, and he shall be your mouth, and you shall be as God to him. And take in your hand his staff with which you shall do the sign. Moses returned to Egypt. Moses back to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said to him, please let me go back to my brothers in Egypt, see whether they are still alive. And Jethro said to Moses, go in peace. And the Lord said to Moses, Midian, go back to Egypt, for all the men who were seeking your life are dead. So Moses took his wife and his son and put them on a donkey went back to the land of Egypt, and Moses took the staff of God in his hand. And the Lord said to Moses, when you go back to Egypt, see that you do before Pharaoh all the Pharaoh the miracles that I have put in your power, but I will harden his heart so that we will not let us people go. Ay, let the people go. People naman tayo. Then you shall say to Pharaoh, thus say the Lord, Israel
Correction.
is my firstborn son. And I say to you, let my son go. He may serve me. If you refuse to let him go, behold, I will kill your firstborn son at lodging place on the way. Let the man be. Let the man be. On the way, the Lord met him and sought to put him to death. Then Zipporah took a flint and cut off her son's foreskin and touched Moses' feet with it and said, surely you will bring gloom of blood to me. So he let him alone, and it was that she said, a bridegroom or blood of blood, because the circumcision.
Julian.
Ano ba yung circumcision?
Tuli.
Bakit? The Lord said to Aaron,
Kaya nga, kaintindihan mo nga. Di
go
ba?
into the wilderness. He went and met him at the mountain of God and kissed him. And Moses told Aaron all the words of God with which his God had sent to speak, and all the signs that he had commanded him to do. Then Moses and Aaron went to gather together all the elders of that people Israel. Aaron spoke all words that the Lord had spoken to Moses, and did the sign in the sight of the people. And the people believed, and when they heard that the Lord had visited the people of Israel, and that he had seen at the affliction, they bowed their heads.
Affliction.
They bowed in their hands and worshipped.
Ako naman.
Si daddy na naman.
Dictionary? Pronoun dictionary?
Doon tayo natutunan ni Mami yung English
Tama naman yun, di ba?
Affliction, yun ang tama, afflict.
Afterwards, Moses and Aaron went and said to Pharaoh, huwag kang malikot. Madali-diliman na. Lest he fall upon us with pestilence or with the sword. But the king of Egypt said to them, Moses and Aaron, why do you take the people away from their work? Get back to your burden. And Pharaoh said, behold, the people of the land are now many, and you make them rest from their burden. The same day, Pharaoh commanded the taskmaker of the people and their foreman, you shall no longer give the people straw to make bricks in the pass. Let them go and gather straw for themselves. But the number of the bricks that they make is in the pass you shall impose on them. You shall by no means reduce it, for they are idle. Therefore the cry, let us go and offer sacrifice to our God. Let heavier work be laid on men that they may labor at it and pay no regard to lying words. So the taskmaker and the foreman of the people went out and said to the people, thus saith Pharaoh, I will not give you straw. Go and get your straw yourself, whether you can find it. But your work will not be reduced in the least. So the people were scattered throughout all the land of Egypt to gather stubble for straw. The, the taskmaker were urgent, saying, complete your work, your daily task each day, as when they was straw. And the foremen of the people of Israel, whom Pharaoh taskmaker had set over them, were beaten and were asked, why have you not done all your tasks of making bricks today and yesterday, as in the past? Then the foremen of the people of Israel came and cried to Pharaoh, why do you treat your servant like this? No straw is given to your servant. Yet they say to us, make bricks, and behold, your servants are beaten by the fault is in your people. But he said, you are idle, that is why you say, let us go and sacrifice to the Lord. Go now and work, no straw will be given you, but you must still deliver the same number of bricks. The foremen of the people of Israel saw, and they were in the trouble when they said, you shall by no means reduce your number of bricks, your daily task each day. They met Moses and Aaron, who were waiting for them as they came out from the Pharaoh. And they said to them, the Lord look on you and judge, because you made us sting in the sight of Pharaoh and his servants, and have put a sword in their hand to kill us. Then Moses turned to the Lord and said, O Lord, why have you done evil to this people? Why did you ever send me? For since I came to Pharaoh to speak in your name, he has done evil to this people, and you have not delivered your people at all. Oh, ano naman? Nahihirapan ako talaga
Basa?
nasak sa mata.
Ano ba sa computer din sa ko?
Saka layo kaya ako, nakaganyan ako.
Ako gusto sa
Nalayo ako.
kita. Sige, gawin mo dyan.
That you learn the Jew of Mexico area. Inside the head of the fire is
Ang hina.
Six. 7 na nga.
Yung kakang ilaw niya.
6 na, 6.
God's promise. Nasa chapter 6 na tayo.
Oo, tapos sige na 5, ako 6.
God's promised deliverance. But the Lord said to Moses, now you shall see what will I do to Pharaoh. For with the strong hand he will drive them out of his land. God spoke to Moses and said to him, I am the Lord. I appeared to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob as God Almighty, but by name, the Lord I did make myself known to them. I also established my covenant with them to give them the land of Canaan, the land in which they live sojourners. Moreover, I have heard the groaning of the people of Israel, whom the Egyptians hold as slaves, and I have remembered my covenant. Say therefore to the people of Israel, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the burdens of the Egyptian, and I will deliver you from slavery to them, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm, and with great acts of judgment. I will take you to be my people, and I will be your God, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God. And you shall know that I am the Lord your God, and who has brought you out from under the burdens of Egyptian. I will bring you into the land that I swore to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. I will give it to you for a possession. I am the Lord. Moses spoke to the people of Israel, but they did not. Pero may kumakatok, Joyce. But they did not listen to Moses. Tinan mo, sure mo. because of their broken spirit and the harsh slavery. So the Lord said to Moses, Go and tell Pharaoh king of Egypt to let the people of Israel go out of his land. But Moses said to the Lord, Behold, the people of Israel have not listened to me. How then shall Pharaoh listen to me, for I am uncircumcised lips? But the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron and gave them a charge about the people of Israel and about Pharaoh king of Egypt to bring the people of Israel out of the land of Egypt. These are the heads of the fathers' houses, the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel: Hamuel, Jamin, Uhad, Jakin, Johar, and Sol, the son of the Canaanite woman. These are the clans of Simeon. These are the names of the clans of Simeon. I, si, these are the names of sons of Levi, according to their generation: Gershon, Kuhat, and Merari. The years of the life of Levi begins 137 years. The son of Gershon, Libni, and Shimi by their clans. The sons of Merari
Diyan, tabi mo yan.
of Kuhat being 133 years. The sons of Merari, Mahali, and Mushi. These are the clans of the Levites according to the generation. Amram took as his wife Jochebed, his father's sister, and she bore him Aaron and Moses. The years of the life of Amram being 137 years. The son of Ishra, Korah, Nepig, and Shitri. The son of Ushri, Mishael, Elsapan, and Shitri. Aaron took as his wife Eliasheba, the daughter of Amnibad, and the sister of Nashon, and she bore him Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Itmar. The son of Kor, Asher, Elkanah, and Abisap. On the day when the Lord spoke to Moses in the land of Egypt, the Lord said to Moses, I am the Lord. Tell Pharaoh king of Egypt all that I say to you. But Moses said to the Lord, Behold, I am of uncircumcised lips. How will Pharaoh listen to me? Ate, Joyce.
Tapos na.
Matthew. Hmm. 16.
Talaga naman. Bagay sa'yo, Tejo, yung mga ganyan malalaki, ano? Hindi yung maliliit. Yung maliliit, yung pangit, eh. Sige na, dali na.
And the Pharisees and Sadducees came, and to test him, they asked him to show them a sign from heaven. He answered them, When it is evening, you say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be stormy today, for the sky is red and threatening. You know how to interpret the appearance of the sky, but you cannot interpret the signs of the times. An evil and adulterous generation seeks for a sign, but no sign will be given to it except the sign of Jonah. So he left them and departed. When the disciples reached the other side, they had forgotten to bring any bread. Jesus said to them, Watch and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees. And they began discussing it among themselves, saying, We brought no bread. But Jesus, aware of this, said, O you of little faith, why are you discussing among yourselves the fact that you have no bread? Do you not yet perceive? Do you not remember the 5 loaves for the 5,000 and how many baskets you gathered? Or the 7 loaves for the 4,000 and how many baskets you gathered? How is it that you fail to understand that I did not speak about the bread? Beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Then they understood that he did not tell them to beware of the leaven of the bread, but of the leaven of the Pharisees and Sadducees. Now when Jesus came into the district of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, Who do people say that the Son of Man is? And they said, Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and others Jeremiah or one of the prophets. He said to them, But who do you say that I am? Simon Peter replied, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." And Jesus answered them, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for the flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I tell you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you And whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven." Then he strictly charged the disciples to tell no one that he was the Christ. Jesus foretells his death and resurrection. From that time, Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things from the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and on the third day be raised. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, "Far be it from you, Lord, this shall never happen to you." But he turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan, you are a hindrance to me, for you are not setting your mind on the things of God, but on the things of man." Then Jesus told his disciples, "If anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever would save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. For what will it profit a man if he gains a whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul? For the Son of Man is going to come with his angels in the glory of his Father, and then he will repay each person according to what he has done. Truly I say to you, there are some standing here who will not taste death until they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom."
Okay na. Okay, learning. Still yan.
Sinabi doon sa Matthew, kasi sinabi nila, isa faith dito sa New Testament.
Ganun kasi yan. Kaya kailangan magsalita.
Na hindi nila kahit yung magpakita ng tawag na doon sa pinakaano yung mga pagtawag sa mga kahapon. Kahit bread tapos marami naman yung nagpakain. Hindi pa rin nila naliwalag sa faith nila. Hindi nila trust si Lord na
Magawa si Lord ng plan para kumuha ng faith ng mga tao sa kanya. Tapos,
Okay?
kumukuha si Lord ng mga disciples para mag-share, diba? Yun nga.
Ikaw, Ate Joyce.
Yung sa Old Testament, yung hindi dapat, yung lesson na nakuha ko yung sa dapat hindi tayo sobrang,
Parang yan.
kahit nag-experience tayo ng mga problema, kailangan natin tandaan na andyan siya at yung mga problema mo is para lang yung mga test na faith natin kung paano ba kalakas yung pananampalataya natin. Tapos, sa New Testament, yung yung sinasabi din yung importance ng na isurrender natin yung life natin kay Jesus.
Ikaw, May.
Ako yung yung revelation sa akin yung pag-growing ng mga Israelites. Mas ni Lord kaysa yung nagrereklamo. Kasi di ba pagka doon parang nakikita na ni Lord yung nabigtan ng mga Israelites, di ba? Kasi mula nang wala na si Joseph, wala kinilala. So, Lord yung paghihirap. Nakikita, gumagawa si Lord ng paraan. Gumagamit siya ng tao. Nakakalungkot lang ngayon, kaya minsan napapansin ko, marami nagre-reklamo. Minsan naman tayo nakapaandihan, ganyan. Pero, napaka mali talaga na, lalo sa mga Kristiyano talaga na, huwag yung magreklamo sa mga bagay na sa government natin kasi minsan kasi kung tayo bakit kasi ganyan na lang, ba't kasi ganyan ang Pilipinas. Instead na is praying, to pray na lang. Sabi nga ni Pastor Bong, hindi yung hindi na tayo nagpaka-alerts dahil sa maling pang ginagawa, pero ang tanging magagawa natin is to pray. And then, let God do it. Let God fix it. Kasi, God will make a way. God will do the best na lang. Kung anong pinaka the best. And then, sabi nga doon sa New Testament yung gusto mong mag-follow sa akin, kailangan mo i-deny ang sarili mo, di ba? Na sumunod ka. Yung parang iano din ng seek first the kingdom of God. Nang, totoo naman maangkin mo naman ang mga ano dito sa mundo. Minsan, bakit may mayaman? Bakit may mahirap? Ganun. Bakit may nagugutom? Kung pantay-pantay na lang. Pero, pag i-evaluate mo naman, mas mapalad pa rin yung nakakilala at na na pinili na magiging tagapagsunod ni Jesus. Si Moses nga napakapalad pa rin niya kasi pinili pa rin siya. Pero wala nga siyang tiwala na. Parang parang uncircumcised, parang hindi pa niya kaya ng bibig niya, parang hindi pa niya subok ba ang mga ganyang mga bagay kasi hindi pa siya hindi pa siya biyasa sa ganun.
Kasi ang sinabing uncircumcised yung kanyang mouth. Ibig sabihin, tutuliin yung kanyang bibig, hindi.
Hindi nga.
Ibig sabihin na uncircumcised kasi sa Hebrew, pag sinabing uncircumcised, hindi malinis.
Oo.
So, sa mga Jews, yan yung tinatawag na unclean.
Parang hindi pa siya karapat-dapat. Iniisip kasi niya ni Moses na parang hindi pa ako Lord karapat-dapat kasi di ba nakapatay siya, ganyan-ganyan. Parang nagkaroon pa siya ng doubt. Pero kung yung plano, nakaplano lahat yun mula pa dun sa gustong patayin lahat ng mga lalaki. Paano yung nangyari? At doon pa rin sa lahi ng Israel mangyayari yung ganyan doon pa sa panahon pa ng Israel. Nakaplano na lahat ng panahon kay Joseph, na ganitong mangyayari. So, etong COVID, hindi naman, inalaw lang to ni Lord na mangyayari kasi meron pa mga talagang iba-iba na process. Parang nagreklamo. Meron sila noon habang nasa this year to sila.
Ahas.
O iba,
Naglaw sila ng makamandag na ahas.
Iba kasi yung nasa sila para bago pa umalis, pero meron yung binigay may mga ano din natin yan, madadaanan din natin yan. So yun, napakapalad ni Moses kasi talagang binigyan siya ni Lord na mag-alaga sa kanya hanggang sa makabalik siya kasi kung pwede naman siya lagalag na no.
Yung pinto niya, sinasabi ni Mami May yung ng mga makamandag na ahas. Tapos kung sino titingin doon sa simbolo ng doktor ngayon, yung mga kaganon tapos may nakapulupot na ahas, yun yung ibig sabihin ng simbolo ng doktor. Tingnan mo ang simbolo ng doktor, gano'n na makikita mo ang simbolo na pinagawa ni Lord. Tapos sino titingin dito, maliligtas, gagaling, gano'n. Parang doktor, yun ang ginamit na simbolo ng doktor.
Basta magtiwala sa doktor. Pero dapat magtiwala pa rin.
Yung ginamit ni Lord na sign, na tumingin ka dito, hindi mo matuklaw ng ahas, hindi magkakaroon ng hindi mamamatay.
So yun, napakapalad ni Moses kasi ginagamit siya ni Lord para, wala siya, may doubt siya. Kasi minsan tayo kaya sabi ko kay Daddy ka, bakit kasi ang Facebook ginagamit na kailangan pang ipopost, ipamamahiya ang mga tao na pwede naman meron pa namang meron pa namang way para makausap ang tao. Magkatabi lang naman ng bahay, di ba? Pwede naman kausapin, magkabayaw naman, pwede naman kausapin. Tapos kanina naman, si Ate Ram na naman, galit. Sabi ko, ano nangyari sa mundo ngayon? Galit na galit. Kasi yung kasama niya sa bahay, lakwat siya. Sabi ko, tapos post po sa Facebook, haba-haba. Parang nalulungkot, nakakalungkot yung ganung mga na. Sabi ko, hindi naman ako, kahit ako binayaran sa utang, hindi naman umabot sa ganun na pag-post ako sa FB na ganyan. Ang hirap ng sitwasyon ngayon, parang halos walang nare-realize ang mga tao pa rin. Ganun pa rin. Hindi pa rin sila, parang paulit-ulit lang yung kasalanan. Yan po.
Sa akin, saan ba ako? Ayun. Sa binasa natin, kasi nagreklamo nga yung, di ba ginamit si Moises, sinabi doon sa pero na palayain mo pa yung mga kababayan, mag-worship kami sa Lord at 3 days kami maglalakbay. Pero bago pa yun, di ba, pinakita na ni Lord na sinabi na sa kanya na palitigasin yung puso ng tao ng pero. Yun nga, nangyari sa kanila nung time na lumapit sila sa paraon, pinatigas yung puso, imbis na dinagdagan yung dinamihan yung kanilang gagawing bricks without ng mga straw na ginagawang bricks. Pero ang nakita ko kasi doon, si Lord kasi, parang nung time pa na yun, si Lord nagpapakilala pa sa mga Israel. Hindi pa siya kilala ng mga Israel eh. Ang nakakita lang sa kanya, si Moises. Kasi si Moises, sa kanya nagpakita si Lord, sa kanya nag-miracle. So, nung time na yun, nung siyempre,
Pwede naman siya magpakita doon sa time sa pero, di ba?
bago pa siya makilala ng mga Israel, nung bayan na kanyang ililigtas, nagpakilala muna si Lord. Na ganito ako kapangyarihan, ganito ako. Sa paanong paraan? Ayun, sabi nga doon, patitigasin ko yung puso ng paraon para makita ng mga Israelita na mayroon silang Diyos, na totoong Diyos. Ang sinasabi ni Moises, na itong Diyos na ito ay magliligtas sa atin para makilala nila si Lord. Kasi doon, nagpapakilala pa lang si Lord eh. Nag-uumpisa pa lang sa mag-miracle sa pamagitan ni Moises. So doon pala, nagpapakilala pa lang siya sa bayan kung gaano siya makapangyarihan, kung gaano niya alam lahat ng bagay. So siya ang may kontrol ng lahat. Nagpapakilala pa lang siya doon. Sa New Testament, na binasa natin, nung si Jesus na, sinasabi niya nga ron na hindi pa ba kayo yung pananampalataya sa akin ay dahil yung sa mga pinakain ko na 5,000 na sumubra pa yung pagkain, hindi pa ba kayo na
Parang hindi pa sapat.
nagkakaroon ng pananampalataya sa akin. Sa New Testament naman, kaibahan. Nagpakilala na si Lord, pero yung mga tao, hindi pa ganun yung pagkakilala sa Kanya. Na walang imposible sa Kanya, nagpakilala na siya, nagkatawang tao na siya, nagpakilala na siya. Kaya nga tinanong niya yung kanyang mga disciple, sa inyo, anong masasabi niyo sa akin? Anong tawag niyo? O, di ba? Tinanong niya isa-isa. Iba-iba rin ang sagot. So, means na kahit sabihin disciple niya, ibang pagkakilala kay Lord. Mayroong pagkakasabing ikaw ang Misayas. Ikaw ang Diyos. May mga nagsabing ikaw ang tagapagligtas. Di ba? Pero lahat naman tama yun. Pero sabi nga si Peter lang, mas malapit, mas tumpak yung sagot niya ron. So, doon sa New Testament, nagpakilala siya. Na ano na ipapakilala niya, pero hindi pa siya pinaniniwalaan. Sa Old Testament naman, pinapakita niyang Lord, doon sa mga Israelita, nagpapakilala siya na ganito ako makapangyarihan. Kasi si Moises lang nakaranas na nag-miracle sa kanya. Pero sa part ng mga Israelita na ililigtas niya, hindi pa naranasan yung mga miracle. So kaya pinatigas niya yung puso ng paraon para pag binigay niya yung yung parusa doon sa yung mga miracle na gagawin ni Moises, doon makikita ng Israel na ganito makapangyarihan yung Diyos natin sasambahin. So pinakita ng Lord doon na ganito ako makapangyarihan, pinapakilala ko sa inyo. So yung magkaibahan. Sa New Testament naman sa binasa natin, so saan tayo ngayon doon? Sabi nga, di ba? Yung faith natin na alam natin, lesson na natin sa Old Testament na Lord nagpakilala. So alam na natin na makapangyarihan siya. Sa New Testament, hindi naman nabago yung kanyang pagpapakilala kasi nag-miracle nga siya. Pamagitan nga ni Jesus, nag-miracle, maraming miracle. Pero sa part ng ibang mga tao, hindi pa rin siya pinaniniwala. So, talagang yung faith, susubukan sa atin. Katulad niyan, kung dumaranas tayo ng mga pagsubok, pinakamatinding pagsubok nun, talagang yung wala pagdating sa kapirahan, pagdating
reklamo, no? Talagang ano biblical talaga yun na pag unahan mo reklamo, hindi mo na maririnig yung ano ng Holy Spirit. Kaya minsan nakakalungkot. Parang pag nakikita mo kasi sa FB na mo nagaganyan, parang ang hirap spellingin kasi lalo na ngayon instead na magano ka sa tao, instead na magano ka sa tao na ano sila i-comfort, i-disciple, ito na lang way. Pero minsan kaya pagka ganun mga bagay, huwag ka na mag-comment kasi dadagdag ka lang sa mga sa ating parang sabi ni Jason, think before you click na dadagdag ka lang sa ano sa comment mo, hindi nakakatulong. Tapos ito talaga yung ano ng CCF na mag-disciple kasi kahit sa online tapos gagamitin natin yung Facebook, yung lahat ng social media para mai-glorify ang ang pangalan ni Lord. Tsaka sa panahon ngayon lalo dapat makikita yung pag-uunawaan, respeto, tsaka syempre panalangin na lahat na dapat talagang matutong tumawag sa Panginoon. So pagka unahan mo ng reklamo, wala na. Unahan mo ng pagsisisihan. Ano nga tawag doon? Sisihan. Unahan mo ng sisihan. Walang mangyayari.
Ayun. Okay?
Si Daddy mag-pray. Daddy, ikaw na lang mag-pray. Mag-response na lang kami. Mag-agree. Mag-agree na lang.
Closing prayer. Dali. Closing prayer. Okay. Hallelujah.
Yes, Lord. Amen.
Ang Diyos na banal, napapagpatila sa lahat. Pinupulit ko na sa mga kapanalan. Lord, dalangin namin sa mga Diyos.
Lord.
Kapatid, magulang namin Panginoon, sa nagdako o Diyos, hindi ito magpapalipas Panginoon. Salamat sa gabi ito Panginoon at patuloy na pinupuri ka namin, dinadakita ka namin Panginoon.
Ingatan mo kami, Lord.
Magdamag,
Hindi mo kami sa mga panahon.
salamat po. Diyos po ang lahat ng papurihan at salamat. In Jesus' name, Amen. Mag-ano ka?